morning, Westlake High School. I'm Michelle Corey.
And I'm Ruby Darwish, and this is the WHBS TV Friday Morning News.
The Drama Club will be presenting the play Deliver Us from Mama.
It's about a family that has to go on a road trip when the son's wife is going into labor, and they have to drive all the way from California to Alabama.
Walker wants everything to be set in place and organized, and when his family comes in, that all gets ruined, so he is a frazzled mess.
Savannah is his sister, and she thinks she knows best, and she's really sassy.
So what is it like directing your peers?
It's kind of fun. It's sometimes can be hard to find where the line is of like overstepping and doing my job, but it's a lot of fun getting to help them make the show the best it can be.
The show is November 19th through the 21st. It's at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 at the door. We're also taking precautions and being careful.
Westlake High School had a modern egg drop contest.
We had to design and 3D print a contraption that could hold an egg safely so that it doesn't crack from a 6 feet drop, a 14 feet drop. There was one drop that we didn't know what it was going to be.
So we had over 20 entries. There were 4 that made it to the second round. Nobody made it on the 14-foot drop, so then that's why we had to go back to the 6-foot tiebreaker. Only one on that second round of the 6-foot drop made it, and that was Taki, and so Taki was declared the winner.
When I first saw it work, I was overjoyed. It was so much fun seeing my design, everything that I had hoped it would do, actually perform. I designed it so that they redirect the energy coming from the descent. As you can see, all the supports, they move around the egg, but none of them actually go into directly towards the egg.
Hi, I'm Megan Wacker, and I'm here with your weekly sports update. Congratulations to the girls cross-country team for making #1 in districts and taking 4th place in regionals. They are on their way to states tomorrow, first time since 1997. Congratulations to Sarah Peer for earning the best individual finish in Westlake High School team history and the second fastest individual time in team history. And congratulations to Coach H for receiving Cross-Country Coach of the Year. Boys cross country finished 8th in districts. The girls soccer team finished their season 5-9-3. Boys soccer finished their season 8-6-2. The volleyball team finished their season 11-8. I spoke with team captain Emmy Hargett. What team was your rival this year?
Avon Lake. Avon Lake is a very competitive team. They are very good both on the offensive and defensive end, and they are very, very similar to us.
How far did you get this season?
Our team this season got to district semifinals. This is the first time in 10 years that our team has gotten this far. Katie White still ended up getting first team All-SWC, and I think she worked really hard for that. She is a very aggressive player on the offensive end. Maddie Gensel and Morgan Rogers got honorable mention.
What did you get? Don't just X yourself out here.
I got second team All-SWC, and I was very excited for that.
Demon football ended their season with a 4-5 record overall. Which game highlighted your season?
Honestly, I think it was Revere and Wadsworth. Now, we did end up losing those games, but I thought we definitely bounced back and played stronger in the second half. We went into our senior year and we kind of stepped up into leadership roles, and I think that kind of just helps us better understand how we are as leaders and how we can help this team improve for the upcoming years.
I also had a chance to talk to the girls golf team today. What are your assets to competing?
My strength would be my driver is my best, but then
My strength is probably short game, so I'm better at chipping and putting.
so we're opposites.
Yeah.
Welcome to Movie Talk. I'm Mason Cruzy.
And I'm Andrew Cerncioni, and today we're reviewing the 1963 Hitchcock film, The Birds.
A woman travels to Bodega Bay to pursue a potential lover when chaos begins, when murderous birds begin attacking the townspeople. They're very clean images, but it's the lighting is what throws it off. As she's driving the boat, it's just all even and all flat.
But also you have to think about with film, you needed a lot more light to expose properly. The Kuleshov effect is an editing technique where more meaning is given to 2 shots in a sequence than a single shot in isolation. In other words, shots in between characters' reaction shots can give context to their expressions. We see this in The Birds and many other movies. A character looks, we cut to a shot of what they're seeing, and we cut back.
So the school scene is a great example of Hitchcock's suspense as we see these birds building up on the playground behind Melanie. She has no idea what's going on. And also in that, the kids, as they're singing their song, and it's kind of overlaid on the shots of Melanie and the birds, it gives a real eerie.
Hitchcock also likes to do cameos, and we saw him in the beginning exiting the pet store with a couple dogs.
Early in his career, he did his cameos whenever in the film. He learned later on that he should do them at the beginning because people spent the majority of his films looking for Alfred Hitchcock. Parallels between the birds and the COVID pandemic. We have these birds, and they come in waves. At first, we just have one little bird attacks her and it's only affecting a few people. And by the end, the birds are everywhere and everybody's affected by it.
This has been Movie Talk with Andrew Cirincione
and Mason Cruzy.
The Fall 2020 Westlake High School Literary Journal is being released soon. If you would like to get a look at the best of writing and art from Westlake High School students, you can get an order form from your English teacher. Journals are $5 each. Forms are due by Friday, November 13th, and you can turn them in to either your English teacher or to Mr. Major in room B107.
As a reminder to all students and staff, please continue to keep your masks on in school and when you are out in public places. We also ask you to please remember to wash and sanitize your hands regularly, as well as continue to disinfect your desks when you walk into class. Please remember to socially distance as well.
We understand that it is a very difficult time right now. If you're experiencing a mental health crisis, you can call one of these numbers below for assistance. This has been Ruby Darwish
and Michelle Corey with the WHBS TV Friday Morning News.